We'll try to understand how these overnight cues impact our own markets. We have a research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Well, Reema, it's a crucial trading day. What is the market setup looking like today?
Well, our own markets have been underperforming a bit, the Asian markets. Yesterday, we had a positive handover from the global markets. We started off strong, but we faced resistance around the 20-day moving average, 19,450, and after that, profit booking set in and markets retraced to close absolutely flat. So the Indian markets have been in a bit of a consolidation zone. They have been in a consolidation zone through the August series, but there was a bit of a downward bias to the way trades have been playing out. The key markers, the levels have been quite firm for this series. Over the last few days, it's the 50-day moving average, which is held out as a resistance level, 19,450, but the series highs is closer to 19,650. On the way down, it will be support levels closer to 19,230, which is the series low, or 19,250, from where we've bounced multiple times. It's also a very crucial session. August series expiries today. Post markets close, you've got the core sector and the fiscal deficit data coming out at 5 p.m. The Q1 GDP print, where economists are expecting a 7.9% growth, is expected at 5:30 p.m. Yesterday, we had DIIs buying 1,323 crore in the cash market, while the FIIs sold 495 crore. But again, the flows of late have been skewed by a lot of block deals. And yesterday, we had the Zomato block deal, where SoftBank sold a little more than 1%. We've spoken about the global markets. US markets closed with minus strength. Back to you.
Okay, all right. So important trading day since it's the monthly expiry as well. But a lot of stocks that'll be on our radar. Surbi has that list. Hey, Surbi, morning.
Good morning, Sonal. The first one on my list is Sula Vineyards. Sources say that Whirlin West Asia is looking to sell up to nearly 13% stake in the company. The block size may be close to 540 crores. RVNL, the company has emerged as the lowest bidder for a project worth 256 crores, and this is from Maharashtra Metro Rail Corporation. BHEL, the company has won an order to set up a supercritical thermal power project, and this order is from NTPC. Dreamfolks will also be on our radar. The company has collaborated with a leading visa service provider to offer premium lounges and doorstep visa services. And lastly, Ajanta Pharma, the company receives a final approval from US FDA for topiramate capsule that
All right, no worries. That is Ajanta Pharma, and those names are difficult to pronounce. Pharmaceutical names, of course. But thank you, Surbi, for all those stocks that'll be on our radar as well. But let's talk about the F&O space. Manglam is joining us with all the updates. Hey, Manglam.
Good morning. So, it is the August series expiry, and chances are after 4 series of gains, we will probably see a minor cut in this series itself. The Nifty is down about 312 points in the August series so far. What's been happening over the last few trading sessions is that the market's moving higher, opening higher, and from congestion zones, it's seeing a bit of a sell-off. But importantly, structurally, it's good largely because lows are protected and highs are moving higher. So the last 3 trading sessions, the highs have moved mildly higher, but there is some technical resistance between 19,400 and 19,500 as we speak. The FIIs, they added a few more shorts than long contracts, as a result of which their long short exposure stands at 46.54% on the day of expiry. The important data point, however, was the big selling we saw in index options, 15,100 crore worth sell-off. And this, largely because we saw a 100-point sell-off from the highs in yesterday's trading session. So that made FIIs go ahead and write more calls than puts. How many more calls? Nearly 20 calls per put written. 2.05 lakh calls which were written yesterday versus about 10,000 puts. Where were those calls written? 19,450 and 19,400. So if you look at it, the 19,450 call has around 9-10 rupees of premium, and the 19,400 call has about 20 rupees in terms of a premium. On the way down, we've seen some writing at the 19,350 put as well for a premium of 42 rupees. So what does this basically mean? That call writers are positioning themselves for congestion between 19,420 and 19,460 on the Nifty, whereas support is around that 19,300 mark itself. Between 19,420 and 19,460 are also the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average of the Nifty, making it doubly more congestive on the way up. The Nifty Bank, yesterday's high was 44,780, which was close to the 50-day moving average, and it eventually closed below the 20-day moving average of 44,400. So that's something we'll be watching out for too. In terms of stocks, on the last day of the series, BHEL has entered F&O ban, but a bunch of stocks have exited F&O ban as well. So that's something we'll be watching out for.
Okay, all right. Thank you guys for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead.